love you.
I love you too.
No. Good morning. Another day, my friends. Cleaning them out because this one was super messy. I don't know why I'm doing this at like 8:30 in the morning, but just went ahead and wrote out today's to-do list. I like to put it on my mirror just so I see it and kind of can visualize. It is currently 9:30. I have my braids in because I'm gonna unbraid them later and have like heatless little waves. It's probably gonna be really insane though because I braided it while it was wet yesterday and I slept in it. I had it in all day, so it's gonna be kind of crazy. But it's Tuesday. If you guys are new here, you should hit that subscribe button. I was actually looking at my analytics, which honestly I really don't do that often. So many people who watch these videos aren't subscribed. Yeah, it's Tuesday this morning. I have a very fun day planned today. I have lots of stuff to actually get done, which is nice. I like actually being busy. I need to deposit a check, and a lot of times when I get paid from brands, the ATM does not like my checks. It never accepts them, and my mobile deposit never accepts them. And even one time I went in and tried to deposit it, and the teller literally thought I was depositing a fake check. And I think it's just because like I look really young. I just look like I'm like 18 years old, if that, maybe even 16. She like warned me if I like deposited a fake check, it would be fraud. And I was like, I'm literally depositing a check for my job. You can go through the drive-thru and like talk to the teller, but not be like face to face. Like it's really far. I'll show you guys when I go through, so I'm not in communication with people, but I'm hoping that'll work. I have a few things I want to do. I need to finish some edits for a brand, for a video that I did. I need to change a couple things that I just want to change. And then I'm going to work out. I think I might just go for a really long walk. I'm used to walking in New York. I just don't walk a lot here, and so I kind of rather do that. I did a really long run on Sunday, and I've been talking about this forever, but I need to submit Q1 taxes. Ready to go. I just need to actually pay the money, and so I'm going to do that, even though technically I don't think you have to pay right now. I think it's deferred. Actually, I think that's for 2019. This is just quarterly taxes. So at 3 my time, I have a call with a brand. I'm recording a podcast with someone, not for my podcast, but for hers. You guys enjoy? I'm trying to do like different videos that aren't just vlogs. These always perform the best, and I know that they're sometimes repetitive. I got a comment on one video. It's like, please make less repetitive videos. So I feel like I try to make less repetitive videos and they never perform as well. And let me know, is your life pretty repetitive right now? If you are fortunate enough to be able to stay at home, is your life pretty repetitive? Let me know down below. I'd love to hear, because mine personally is pretty repetitive. Oh, also it's Aiden's birthday on April 16th, and so I'm sending him a package that I had purchased the stuff for already, and so I'm gonna put everything in. Let's just go ahead and get this vlog started.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is such a pretty day outside. I kind of want to lay out. Someone told me you should lay out for 15 minutes without sunscreen and then put sunscreen on, because like getting that amount is good. Get like vitamin D, and I really do want to get vitamin D. I'm about to package up this package for him, but these are the things that I got him. He really likes just having like t-shirts to wear, so I got him 2 Texas t-shirts, got a little postcard, and then some Buc-ee snacks. He really likes beef jerky, so got him those. I'm gonna package it up. His real present's gonna come when we can actually like go outside. I think just like whenever we get back to New York City, I'm gonna do like an actual like really nice date. That's like his actual gift, but I wanted him to have something to remember while we're apart, and I think the Texas stuff is really cute. Just now, I've been really liking my workout schedule as of lately. I've been doing a lot of different workouts, and I feel like my body has just really been enjoying it. So I pretty much alternate between doing HIIT workout. If I do HIIT workouts, I usually do 40 minutes to an hour. I do them from Sydney Cummings. As you guys know, I love her workouts, and I love them so much because they're really the only workouts that make me sweat as much as I sweat when I run, and I really like sweating when I work out. Jamie actually did one with me the other day, and it was so hard, and she really liked it because it really kicked her butt. She actually didn't like it. She said that it's made her the most sore she's been in a while. And then some days I run. I usually run about 3 times a week now. I've been running about 4 miles, just running outside. And then on the days that I don't want to do that, I will walk. I usually go for like an hour-and-a-half long walk if I have the time to, which is what I did today. And it feels so good alternating between those. And I usually run honestly only once a week now. Sometimes on Sundays or Saturdays I just won't do anything, but I do try to go outside on the days that I rest. But that's been my workout schedule. It's been really great. Sometimes I'll do like a heavier arm workout because I did tell you guys I'm trying to really strengthen my arms. I really feel like my arms have gotten a whole lot stronger than they used to be. I used to like not have any arm strength and I would only ever use like 5-pound weights, and now I use 10s for like most of them. So I really feel like my arms are getting stronger. So it feels good doing all those things. I'm about to shower because I just feel really gross. It was really hot outside and so I'm super sweaty. Gonna put on some real clothes. I think I'm just gonna wear like a little flowy dress and then do the rest of my work today. It's been so nice, like not using heat on my hair, not putting makeup on. I feel like my skin has really liked it. I did eat ice cream last night, so I think it's getting a little bit of breakouts from that. I just went ahead and changed. If I look super oily, it's because I'm using this like coconut melt as a moisturizer on my body. It's from Kopari. I'm using it for the first time and it feels so good on my skin. I put that on and then I'm wearing this dress, which I thrifted, but it's originally from Madewell and I really like it. It's just like this super comfy little dress. I'm eating a wrap. My mom made chicken salad, so I just have this with some spinach. Everyone's in my room right now because the power went off.
If we weren't already going crazy, now
we're definitely
really
going crazy. Gross feet, I just noticed.
Yeah.
Jamie, what do you do for your job? I feel like people want to know.
I'm an analyst.
That's so vague. They're like financial analysts.
I use a lot of programs and I put information in and I build.
But what kind of company do you work? You don't have to say the company, but what kind of company
I
is
thought I
it?
already talked about this in a video.
I feel like you didn't.
I'm in defense contracting.
She's got a big monitor in there.
I'm really not that smart. People think people with jobs is so smart, but really it's just about showing up is half the effort.
But everyone's congregating in my room because our power went out. And I was so excited because I had all my things planned. And
Yeah, we were supposed to all I know, I'm supposed to start Apache today, which is like a huge program thing. And, you know, not too upset about not starting that. It does look like an Easter bunny. It does.
Look how cute, guys. Been really nice to be home like with my family during this time and kind of before jumping into a new season of life later on in the year. It's been like super nice to spend, you know, a solid month and maybe even more because we don't really know how long this will go along, but it's nice to spend time with family and I've been really thankful for it. Our power came on, but the Wi-Fi isn't working. I'm rescheduling the podcast interview I was supposed to do with Emily just because I obviously can't use my internet and it's through Zencaster, and so I'm going to move that to sometime for the rest of the week and hopefully it comes on here in a little bit. But until then, I think I'm just gonna do everything that I can. Still have data on my phone, which is nice, so I can still like answer emails and do that kind of stuff, but I'm probably just gonna do some editing. I'm so sad. I've rescheduled with her so many times, so I feel bad. Exciting moment of the day. I literally just got some new blue light glasses in the mail. These are from Felix Gray. They're so pretty. I'm actually doing like a sponsored video with them, but I was so excited because I used to wear these ones. I was literally just wearing them. They're from Barner. They're like another blue light glasses frames, but these ones are actually prescription. These ones are just like you wear them when you look at the computer, but this is actually like my prescription in it because I don't have perfect eyesight, but it's not so bad where I like have to wear glasses or contacts all the time. I probably should. These little guys are so cute. I love like the really bright tortoiseshell. I feel like they're so pretty. Multiple people actually messaged me and said that my link, for some reason they would order them and they would never get them in the mail, and it would take like 2 weeks and no one was responding to them, and so the customer service was just like not great. And so I felt bad promoting them because people would always ask where they were from, but people literally weren't getting their glasses. And so I'm so excited these Felix Gray ones come in. They're so cute. I love these ones so much. So nice, they're prescription, and these ones are nice because they shield the blue light without having to be like this super purple lens. So I'm really excited about them. I think that they're so cute. This isn't sponsored, but I'll have them linked down below if you're interested. I just got really excited because I'm like staring at a screen all the time now, which is probably bad.
See that?
Is he riding a unicorn?
I see that, but that's not the unicorn.
No.
But I see the rainbow in the sky.
I don't see a rainbow.
That means this rainbow. It must.
I see Daddy on a jetpack in the sky.
That's the daddy.
On a jetpack. He's flying really fast. Pegasus is like a horse with wings.
See the wings?
It's a flying horse.
That's not a horse.
Very bright on the camera. Look at it.
Wow.
Isn't that like bright?
Better not be no moons out here.
That's such a dad joke. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, so sweet. I love you.
I love you too.
I love the dinosaur on your shirt.
Thank you. That was pretty.
So you miss Mr. Aiden?
She missed him.
Yeah, I do miss him.
I like him.
I like him too.
I like his birthday.
Yeah, it is his birthday soon.
I like super sushi.
Is he gonna eat cake on his birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We eat the birthday news.
He's gonna open presents.
I like a pink puppet.
You want a pink present?
Yeah.
Your birthday's in a little bit. You gotta wait a little bit.
My birthday said it's white.
Is it in August?
August I should.
Yeah.
The polka dots.
Easter Bunny's gonna bring toys.
Toys. Well, I like a teddy bear toy.
A teddy bear? Currently starting my work for today. I'm recording a podcast with someone later this evening, not for my podcast, but for hers. And so she sent me an outline. So I'm just kind of like breaking down the questions. I don't always do this. Sometimes I kind of do things on the fly. Some of these are a little bit more detailed. So I want to make sure I write out all the answers I want. It is 90 degrees outside and I just got back from a run and I am absolutely dead. It is 4:15 right now, but I wanted to answer some questions in this vlog because I think it'll be more entertaining than me showing me on my laptop in my bed. I just wired money for taxes, so I'm feeling on fire right now. If I get questions on this, my jumpsuit is from Urban Outfitters, but I bought it years ago. It's one of the only things that's in my closet right now. I asked for questions on my Instagram, but I actually asked for these a while ago, and I asked for them for like an Instagram Q&A, but I just didn't answer all them, so I figured I'd go ahead and answer them here. Random, but what computer do you have? I have a 15-inch MacBook Pro, and I bought the one that has like the highest processor and the highest storage. It was the most expensive thing I think I've purchased, I'm pretty sure, but totally worth it for my job. It's literally the only thing that I use for like editing, bookkeeping, like Gmail, all those things. It does a really good job and it served me well. I've had it for I think 2.5 years now. I just went through a bad breakup with a very toxic ex. Any helpful tips for moving on? So I've been through one breakup before. I didn't have like a toxic breakup situation. It was very much like a just going different ways kind of breakup. And so I think the situation might be a little bit different, but as cheesy as it sounds, like throw yourself into something new, distract yourself. For me, it was right before I moved for college, so it was very easy when I went to college to kind of like distract myself and not think about it because I was in like a totally new place of life. And also now it's kind of just like a mutual understanding and having respect for each other, but just like recognizing that it's a different phase of life that we're in and that's totally okay. I just think that breakups are made out to be like this like traumatic thing, and they definitely can be. I think it's a part of life and it's a part of growing as a person, and it's not something to be ashamed about. Idea of a perfect date. Oh my goodness, I miss going on like actual dates. I can't even tell you. I think some of my favorite dates in New York City that I've been on, I love like picnic dates. I love like making a cute little lunch or dinner and going to the park with a blanket and like looking at the skyline. I really love summers in New York City, eating outside and like having a glass of rosé and like walking around a lot and going to the pier. I also really like cooking. It's so much fun to like cook with your boyfriend or girlfriend and make like a nice meal and enjoy it together. My perfect dates always end with dessert. One of the things I miss the most right now about the city is Van Leeuwen ice cream, because they have this churro dairy-free ice cream and it's so good. It tastes like every beautiful thing in the world and it's delicious. I would either end with that or Levain cookies, which I eat Levain cookies literally twice a week in New York City because they're so good. How did you handle anxiety when you were moving to New York City on your own? I get this question all the time, and the funny thing is when I moved to New York City, that was when I was the least anxious in my life. I was so ready for something new, just felt so prepared, and had met friends right when I moved there, and it was like one of the most fun parts of my life. That was a time when I was really falling in love with Aiden, and it was just such a beautiful time of my life. And the thing is, it's like the first time in my life, and this is kind of sad to recognize, but it was the first time in my life where I truly did not feel stressed, did not feel anxious, didn't have like a worry in the world, and was so carefree. It's so beautiful to think about. But I think it's kind of like the answer to going through a breakup. You just gotta throw yourself into things, throw yourself into new things, really distract yourself, hang out with people. I hung out with so many random people who I'm like not friends with right now, but at the time, like, it was fun to spend time with them, fun to like be in that phase of life. Honestly, how are you? I feel this is such an important question to ask everyone. How are you? I'm doing a lot better than I think I was a couple weeks ago. I almost feel like there is a lot of negativity online right now. You feel guilty for being positive when like there are serious things going on, and so I'm finding it difficult to strike a balance between acknowledging everything that's going on in the world but also trying to be like positive light in people's lives. We are all trapped in a house together, and like everyone's on their phones, they're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, they're on all these things, and they're just like going at it, and it's like we all have cabin fever and we're like grumpy and in a bad mood. And going too fast from social media on Friday because it's Good Friday, just in celebrating Easter, and fasting is a principle that a lot of people do. And instead of fasting from food, I think I'm gonna fast from my phone, because I think that's the thing that really tempts me and makes me feel the most anxious is this thing right here. And I think I might do it next week too. I have some sponsorship stuff I need to finish up to like post on Instagram and do all that stuff this weekend, but next week I don't really have a lot of stuff that like needs to go on Instagram, and so I'm just at a place where I kind of want to have a week of like creating YouTube videos and working on content but not scrolling through Instagram. Why don't you use your vlog channel anymore? Michelle out of her shell. So I used to have a vlog channel, but because I do post vlogs on this channel now, there's not really a point to keeping up with 2 channels. And just like from a business perspective, I learned that having 2 channels wasn't super smart for me personally, and I'd rather post more on this one instead of posting between 2. Will your houseplants in New York City die since you aren't there? So we haven't watered them for, I've been home for a month. My roommate Rose just texted our neighbor and asked if he would water them, so they will likely be very dead, but my fiddle leaf has a tendency to survive for a month, and so I think it'll be okay, but he's gonna water them for us, which is so nice. He's like such a great neighbor. Is Texas on lockdown? So I don't believe the whole state of Texas is on lockdown, but my county specifically that I live in does have a stay-at-home order. When will your podcast be out? So this is a question that I've talked about. So originally the podcast was supposed to go live the week of March 17th. That was when I planned, but that was really, I would say, the pivotal moment in the US when things really started to take a turn, and you know, people started getting laid off, people started getting really sick, things just started spreading. And the podcast, for reference, really about kind of post-grad life, going through changes that you have in your 20s. So like getting a job, networking. I interviewed a lot of my old professors on negotiating your first salary as a woman and how to network and get the job you want. And I interviewed the founder of Kopari about like starting a business while also raising kids and just
having a conversation, trying to draw out their story. That's a, you know, that's a soft skill thing, but that's what makes this valuable, not the fact that you know how to do it.
Again, I think it's really important to know that people aren't going to just throw money at you. In my entire career, once I have gotten a bonus that I did not expect, that I didn't have to ask for.
By saying I'm so grateful that I had the choice and opportunity to stay home for 12 years. It was a huge gift. And by the way, it's the hardest job on earth. And sometimes it feels thankless, but the reward is, I think, the bond and, you know, the respect I was able to build with my 3 kids.
All these things that personally I was really interested in that I felt like was missing in the podcast space. Very applicable for people who are like 22, 23, 24, whatever. It didn't seem like it was the most applicable time to post when you can't interview for jobs, when you can't network, when people aren't even like going to their college classes right now except online. It just didn't seem like it really made sense, and so I made a decision not to launch it then. I have about 8 episodes that are pre-recorded that I did, and so all these episodes have already been recorded with guests. I worked on it a lot in February specifically, but I've gotten so many questions about it, and so many people on Instagram told me that despite it being about those subjects, it's a great distraction, it's a great time to post it. You know, it makes a lot of sense right now to post it because people are really searching for things, and you know, eventually like people are going to be applying, and eventually, you know, people will be interviewing, people will be graduating, and things will go back to normal. We just don't really know when. And so it would still be applicable, and so I believe I am still going to launch this within the next 2 weeks is what I'm planning. I need to re-record a lot of the intros and a lot of the solo episodes just to kind of give disclaimers. Those episodes are recorded beforehand. Those are all the questions I'm going to answer because I'm about to record this podcast at 5. I just try to, even if it is, you know, a vlog that's pretty simple, I still try to make sure there's some sort of theme or message, or even just it's very peaceful to watch. It makes people feel comforted.